Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Mojo video. This is top 10 albums that doom... I can't read. Top 10 albums that bombed so hard they killed a musician's career. So, yeah, in the thumbnail they had a Katy Perry. But, I don't know. I feel like the Katy Perry hate train is still going, because I don't see what all the hate is for. I don't know. Something I missed. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like with Katy Perry, I feel like she lost her popularity when she released that, I forgot the album's name, but it's when she cut her hair and went blonde. Not sure. I think around that time, because before that album was Prism. Prism had a lot of hits too. But then that album came out, and I guess that's when the hate train started. I don't know. But yeah, I like her music since, I guess, 2009. And then Teenage Dream came out, and then Prism came out. Like, she had so many hits. And then like, even after that, I still like some of her songs that came out. Saw her in concert in Korea when that album came out. I forgot the name of it. When she had blonde hair. What was that? I don't remember. I also bought that album too, because I liked some of the songs on it. And like, even her most recent album, people were like hating on it, but the album has some good songs. So I don't know which album they're gonna use for this list, but anyway, Katy Perry, I think she has a hate train going right now, but I don't know why. But yeah, let's see who else is on this list, and also please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. But yeah, I didn't like this song.
Welcome to Watch
but
Mojo. And today,
let me turn it down a little bit. But yeah, Woman's World was not a good song. I don't know why they used that as the lead single. She had better songs on that album. Actually, the deluxe album of that most recent album, I think I like most of the songs on the deluxe part. But she did have some songs that I liked on that original version.
Whose commercial and often critical failure devastated the band or artist's status.
But it doesn't have to be.
Number 10, Passage, The Carpenters.
This was before my time, so I don't know.
The adult contemporary
I guess I only know their hits.
Carpenters had aged out of fashion by the late 1970s. The band thus shifted for Passage, but in the wrong direction. The album mingled pop with ambitious avant-garde, culminating in a cover of Klaatu's prog rock epic, calling occupants of interplanetary craft.
I think for this video I'll mute the audio, because there's a lot of songs on this list that will probably get copyrighted.
Divisive Passage would become the first Carpenters album to sell under gold certification.
And
States, but that was enough to signal the band's loss of relevance. It took a Christmas
let me turn the
album
captions on
and
so I know when to
America
unmute.
for Carpenters to bounce back before
Meeting through all the
Carpenter's
talking.
shocking death in 1983.
Dang, I didn't know. Dang.
Number 9.
I was interrupted by an ad.
Paradise, The Beach Boys.
Wait, was that the guy from Full House, or was that actually in the
Though
band?
their critical reception took a dive throughout the 1980s, the Beach Boys were surfing on their loyal fan base into the next decade. Then came the wipeout that was Summer in Paradise.
People all around the world.
What is this? Also, I didn't keep up with them, but if this is a music video, why does this person have like so little energy? Looks like he doesn't even want to be there himself. But you want people to buy the music? Why does this look like a intro to a sitcom?
The album mostly features re-recordings, covers, and remixes with a 90s pop rock production. As predictably harsh
The captions.
as critics were, fans were no kinder to this radical departure from the classic Beach Boys sound.
Actually, I can see why this destroyed their career, because
The
what is
album
this?
was the band's worst selling ever, arguably bankrupting the distributor Navarre. It would be 20 years before the Beach Boys put out new material. Meanwhile, Summer in Paradise has gained a cult following for one reason.
Where's the energy? Dang.
Since its first issue.
Well, it's a love thing.
Number 8, Second Coming, The Stone Roses. Initial
Dang, that was
sales,
Pokemon
The
before
Stone
Pokemon was a
Roses'
thing.
eponymous
What's going
debut
on?
became the sleeper hit to turn Manchester into a global phenomenon. Their sophomore album was highly anticipated, ultimately going platinum in the UK. However, Second Coming was met with mixed reviews over its much less groundbreaking alternative elements. The mediocre international sales set the album up for a legacy as a dud. Really, it was the band's frustrated...
Dang, this is their sophomore album, and that killed their career. But also, speaking of sophomore albums, Cardi B, I feel like she lost her momentum. So what's going to happen to her second album? Will it ever come out? When it comes out, or if it comes out, will it be as popular as the first album? Like, I feel like they missed the momentum on that one.
response and messy promotional
Random
tour
thought.
that brought tensions to a head. The Stone Roses
But actually, I don't keep up with them, but that song sounded pretty good.
broke up in 1996, their long-term reputation hanging mostly on that legendary first album. Whether
But that
that's
Beach
fair
Boys
to the
song,
now
was
better
that Beach
received
Boys?
Second Coming,
What was
it
that?
did leave the group down for the count.
It doesn't sound bad. I just guess people didn't want it at the
Chinese
time.
Democracy, Guns N' Roses. There was obvious
I was interrupted by an ad. Wait, was that the second ad? Or was that another video I reacted to? Because dang. Why so many ads? It could be another video. I just don't remember.
a lot of hype going into Guns N' Roses' first original
Why am I so
album
close to
in
the camera?
17 years, recorded over
'Cause
the
my finger's on that
course
mute
of
button.
The interval. That quickly died down after Chinese Democracy disappointingly debuted at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard 200.
Wait, why is that a bad thing? Number 3 on out of 200.
Go platinum, but far more slowly than expected, even with little radio play and Best Buy's exclusive distribution deal. Mixed reviews over the dated style compounded fans' frustration with the album's long, troubled production. Conflicts with frontman Axl Rose had already alienated the band that everybody loved. Some have come around on Chinese Democracy, though it's still considered a legendary letdown in rock. Guns N' Roses have not released a studio album.
Hey, he's not hot
since.
wearing all those clothes.
Number 6,
Especially when he's running across the
Van Halen
stage.
3, Van Halen.
Okay, so I noticed a lot of the things on this list
David
are
Lee Roth's
bands.
replacement with Sammy Hagar
Like,
should have
why so many
inspired
bands?
faith in Van Halen's capacity for reinvention.
This is a really I don't know the correct word. I can't think of it right now. But it's a really small list, like a really it's not really broad with other genres. It's just focused on like a small like group of people. Like all of these are bands. Like there's no other genres besides like rock or I guess I don't know what genre Beach Boys is, but where's the pop? Where's the R&B? Where's the hip hop? Like unless they're not failing, that's why they're not on the list. So I'm confused.
But Extreme's Gary Sharon didn't impress fans as the new singer, probably because he wasn't the real voice of Van Halen 3. Eddie Van Halen's heavy involvement in the album's production amounted to what many considered an overblown, overlong vanity project. The idea
Trying to kick the
was
camera.
at least appealing enough for it to eventually go gold.
No one's
Of course,
clapping.
Van Halen Halen practically had a license to print platinum records before this uninspiring step down. Van Halen 3's sufficient success was not sufficient in realizing the band's collaborative process or drawing strong live audiences. Sharon left in 1999, and Van Halen didn't release another studio album until 2012.
Why are there so many pieces of confetti? Okay, yet another band.
Made Creedence Clearwater Revival one of the biggest bands going.
This must be the announcer's personal music taste, because we're just gonna talk about bands and then randomly talk about Katy Perry. Unless Katy Perry's not even on the list because they just used her for clicks. I don't know.
Mardi Gras was no party behind the scenes or among fans.
Because I'm pretty sure bands aren't the only people flopping.
That especially infuriated critics. Sales were strong, but not compared to CCR's previous work.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
The tour didn't last long, as the album's failure and other issues prompted the band to break up. Many suspect that frontman John Fogerty facilitated this because of his brother Tom's departure and creative conflict with the rest of the group. The junior Fogerty would have a stellar solo career, but Stu Cook and Doug Clifford had a disastrous songwriting debut with Mardi Gras. Number 4, Cut the Crap, The Clash.
I was interrupted by another ad, but also I thought this list would be more fun because I thought I would know more of the people, because like they used Katy Perry in the thumbnail, so I thought it was gonna be like popular, or at least more popular people to me, because some of these people I don't know, and they're all bands, and a lot of these like albums are old. I thought it was gonna be more current.
Of the Clash's
What's going on with this video?
What we were thinking. Cut the Crap finds the punk icons indulging in overproduced new wave without Mick Jones. Drummer Pete
This is not what I was expecting.
Were even removed from the final mix.
Dang, I just hit the whole table.
Joe Strummer
was that English? I don't know what that was. I didn't understand anything.
The album undersold and was lambasted by listeners. Strummer agreed. His creative conflict with producer Bernard Rhodes marking the final straw in the Clash's internal tension. The band cut out a month before Cut the Crap came out. Fans have since warmed to the album, subverting the group's style, but everyone agrees it was a failure they couldn't even come back from. 143.
Okay, this is so random. How are you gonna have a whole list of all these bands, all these older albums, like it's not even current, and then you talk about Katy Perry 2024 pop music compared to all these bands? Like, this is the most random list. Like, how did they even come up with this list? Like, shouldn't there be some consistency or something with the list? I don't know, but I feel like also they're just following the hate train, or the trend these days of the hate train of Katy Perry, because I feel like her career ended with that album when she was blonde. Let me look it up, because I bought it, so let me just check my phone. Where is it? Trying to look for Witness. I think her career died with Witness because a lot of people, I feel like, compared to the success of Prism and then going to Witness, I think it fell off at that time, even though I liked a lot of songs on the album. But I think they're just only using it because that's what people are talking about these days. So I think they're kind of late to the game. they're just using information that people are using these days, even though they're kind of late. It was Witness. I think that's when it turned left for her career. But yeah, also this is a random list. Doesn't have any consistency. Talking about all these old albums and bands, and then like this is the most current thing that they're talking about.
Perry.
But yeah, I do agree. This song was not good for the album. And also, didn't she work with, what's that guy's name? Kesha had a problem with him. Like, she worked with him on this. And the theme of this song is like women. Anyway, that's another story. But yeah, they're kind of late to the party with this one because Witness was the album that ruined her career.
American Idol, and critically falling short with 2 experimental albums, Katy Perry needed a comeback for 2024. 143 was expected to be a triumphant return to dance pop that featured a star-studded production. It also featured producer Dr. Luke.
That's him. That's who I was talking about.
Assault. Controversy over this only compounded the worst reviews of Perry's career.
Yeah, like a song about women, and then you're working with the guy that has allegations against him for mistreating women. See, this song is good.
Dix. The outdated and superficial album dropped off the U.S. Billboard 200 after just 2 weeks.
Dang.
Critics soon questioned Perry's relevancy in the music industry and even her authenticity as an artist. 143, named for numerical slang for I love you, was so unloved that it certainly set the pop idol back. Number 2.
But yeah, I think there were some good songs on the album. Like I said, there's a hate train for Katy Perry. Don't know why. It happened a long time ago before that album. But she still has some good songs. I think people, it's like Nickelback. People just hate just to hate, but there are some good songs. Like, people need to calm down. Yeah, he had a good album.
The album Blurred Lines was
before Blurred Lines, what was the album? Magic Touch or something? I don't know. He had some good songs on there.
Unfortunate for Robin Thicke. His follow-up was a concept work in response to his then recent separation from actress Paula Patton. Paula polarized critics with its musical quality and awkwardly confessional lyrics.
Oh. I didn't know he released an album.
Number 9, the album plummeted alongside
for her.
Thicke's already controversial image as a suave ladies' man. His reputation was further tarnished as his and Patton's divorce got bitter, and allegations of plagiarism and abuse emerged in the coming years.
See the birds fly, see the blue sky, see the best times of my life.
Thicke didn't make another album until On Earth and in Heaven was released in 2021 to even worse sales. Paula just stands out as
he's lucky he has the Masked Singer to fall back on.
And botched overnight stardom.
But where's his... I think he failed because he lost his R&B sound. Like, where's his R&B sound and vocals? Like, what's going on? Was interrupted by another ad. Dang, so many ads in this video.
Continue. Be sure to subscribe to our
Anyway.
channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified.
Okay,
for
fast forward.
notifications.
Support though if you want to.
Number 1, Metal Machine Music.
Okay, back to the bands that I don't know. Maybe someone watching this, they know everyone, but this, I thought the list would be more recent stuff. Like, a lot of these are so old.
Lou Reed. Mainstream rock fans alike agree on Lou Reed's greatness. They also agreed that Metal Machine Music was an experiment too far. 5-minute-long double LP consists entirely of electric guitar feedback. Even the critics found this self-indulgent expression
Who
to
would
be a
pay money
crime.
for that?
Needless to
I guess
say,
someone would,
casual
but
listeners were not happy. The
it better
monumental
have
critical
been
and
cheaper than a
commercial
regular
failure
album.
basically ostracized Reed from the popular music industry.
Dang, imagine buying this and being upset. You're like, what is this?
Whatever his vague motivations, he did take the opportunity to blend more experimental music into accessible songwriting to consistent acclaim. Even Metal Machine Music has inspired debate about whether it's plainly the worst album ever or if there's genius in such subversiveness. Either way, it was the definitive, literal sound of a major music career self-destructing.
Sounds like a video game
What are
sound
some
effects.
other missed notes in your favorite musician?
Okay, so yeah, this list was kind of weird. Like, it's just all these old albums, all these older songs that I have no idea, and then they have like 2 or 3 current things. Like, okay, like at least if you're gonna do bands, at least make all of them about bands, and like make multiple videos of these, because I don't know, it's just weird list to me. And also, if you're gonna do old songs, make a video of all old songs, I guess, and then do another video with current songs, current albums, and current artists that still make music today. I don't know, just an opinion. But yeah, these albums, like especially this number one on the list. Like, if you're expecting something, you're used to an artist making that kind of music, and then you completely switch up on them, of course you're gonna flop, because they want to hear like the music that you have been making. Like Andre 3000, I'm not sure, he released a new album recently, but is completely different from his Outcast stuff. So I wonder how that album did. I don't know. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.